about to interview a Grammy Award-winning multi-platinum artist. We're gonna see him later tonight in concert. You guys give me an NYC welcome for Lecrae!
By my side, thick and thin, highs and lows, don't let go. We gon' ride, we gon' win, don't know how, all I know. You, all I ever needed, you're all I ever needed. You, all I ever needed, you're all I ever needed. How did I fall in this? No condition that get a mention.
Can you guys believe this? Hey, so my first question, Lecrae, I've never heard that before, pretty unique. Did you give yourself this name? Was this something from birth? Tell us about that.
So Lecrae, my mother named me that, and basically the way she got the name was she was putting away the dishes, and she grabbed a handful of spoons and knives and threw them in the drawer, and the noise said, Lecrae. And then she's like, that's what I'm gonna name him.
There it is, very nice. All right, we have the insider baseball right there, guys. Very nice. So a lot of people have been exposed to your music, obviously, on TV, because you were on Good Morning America, correct? Mm-hmm. And Tonight Show with Fallon. Any Fallon fans in here? Yeah. Sitting in with the Roots, are you kidding me? Like a dream of mine. Anyway, so tell us the best parts of being on TV.
Well, Jimmy's like super fun, super funny. Like you gotta love Jimmy. That was really cool. You know, being able to like see Questlove's hair up close and in person.
The pick, obviously.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And then it was like, you know, it's really it's a lot smaller than you would think it is. So when you watch it on TV, it looks really big, but when you like are in the room, it's like, you know, like a bedroom. It's not really that big at all. So it was kind of cool. But yeah, it was fun, and it's really not late at night. I didn't want to spoil that for anybody, but
it's not late night. Wait, what are you talking about? It's called The Tonight Show. How is it not tonight?
Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh.
So.
Spoiler alert! Awesome. Well, I don't know if you guys know this. Lecrae's had obviously a huge year. Anomaly was released. It made history. It debuted, of course, #1 on the Christian charts, but also it was #1 on the Billboard 200, the first time that's ever happened. That's amazing. So, I mean, obviously it's big for you, but of course what your music represents. What was that like for you?
I was very, I'm very excited because it's a part of a story, and I think, you know, God is telling a story about how we can engage culture and engage the world and be a light in a dark place, and you know, it just brings more attention to Him and His story by the music having that kind of impact and being that widely recognized, you know, across the board. So I was excited at the exposure for God's story to be told. It was great. Man. Oh, dude, it was great. It was great. Yes, absolutely. Let's talk Winter Jam for a moment. Who all saw Lecrae at Winter Jam a winter ago? Yes. Well, a little fun fact, you guys. That was actually the biggest tour in the country by far. Like, we're talking bigger than Beyonce, okay? So thank you for helping make that a part of that, obviously. But, you know, Winter Jam's so much fun. Obviously, all the artists out there, you know, we've all been there. It's just like a huge party. And it's like 400 degrees in the arena by the time we're done with that, obviously. What is some fun things about Winter Jam, doing Winter Jam? So I can think of a couple fun things. The first thing was, I don't know what city we were in. I forgot the city. But I just decided, I got really excited, and I decided to jump in the crowd. And when when I jumped in the crowd, it just kind of started like this pandemonium of everybody feeling excited, and everyone got excited. And then when I got back on stage, everybody else got back on stage.
Oh, right.
And then like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 people got on stage, and it just looked like The Walking Dead. Like we were scared, trying to run back, and a mob of people were just coming up on stage. So that was kind of scary. But then the other funny moment was we had a new guy who was like, you know, helping out like a roadie, you know, helping out with our merchandise and doing all kind of stuff like that. And you know, the new guys, he's young, he's still in college, he doesn't have a lot of money, so he would do anything for money. And so every night we'd make bets, and he would almost take every single one of them. So it'd be like, you know, $25 if you'll eat like the if you'll drink the pickle juice in the refrigerator. That's
pickle juice with some Tabasco.
Yeah,
in
all
it,
that type of stuff.
Yeah, some onion rings.
So we caught him on a really, really cold night in Michigan to put on some swimming trunks. Oh, there we go, Michigan. That kind of scared me a little bit. Sorry.
What are they back? Are the Eskimos back? What's happening? What are they doing?
Right on. Yeah, but we bet him to, you know, put on his swimming trunks and jump out there in the middle of the snow and make snow angels. And he did that, and that was fun. So
nice. That's awesome. Well, this was interesting. I read a story, and I wanted to hear more about that, basically. You're kind of in demand a lot these days, obviously, not just in the studio and not just on stage, but also in the locker room. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's been cool. Shout out to Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors, you know.
All right. Yeah, there's Northern Ohio over there.
Sorry, Ohio. But anyway, hey, you know, Ohio hasn't invited me into the locker room, so I don't have any stories. Sorry. But you know, guys like Steph Curry, Jeremy Lin, you know, have been good friends, and you know, a lot of guys around the NBA and the NFL just have invited, you know, me into the locker room to do devotionals. The St. Louis Cardinals as well, you know, just having us. I'm gonna stop mentioning cities and states because it's gonna be crazy. We have to go through all 50 states to say, you know, Texas. How?
Yeah,
And Canada.
Canada, there we are. God save the Queen.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave somebody out. It'll be bad.
That's right. That's right.
But so it's been a blessing just to be able to go in the locker room, kind of share my heart, encourage them. You know, we have similar stories, a lot of us, and so it's been cool. That's
awesome, man. Well, it's you never know where God can take you, not just with your talent, your gift, obviously with music, but hey, it transcends that and goes into sports as well, and so you just never know. That's really cool. Okay, so we've got a few minutes left. It is time for the hot seat. And again, you guys had some pretty good ones. I know we can do better. Let's keep these coming all week. But for tonight, from a man here, we've got our first one is peanut butter or Nutella. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They didn't specify whether it was crunchy.
Look at this face. Does this look like the face of somebody who's eaten Nutella ever in their life?
Nice. All right, so there it is. We have that one. Cat in the Hat or Horton Hears a Who? Some classics right there.
That's tough. You know, Cat in the Hat, I'm going to have to go with Cat in the Hat because he's you know, historic.
All right, yep.
You know.
Very nice. Would you rather yodel or sing opera?
You know, I've seen the Ricola commercial had me wanting to yodel,
yes,
so I'm gonna
absolutely.
go with yodel.
They made it look so appealing.
Yeah, yeah.
We were all yodelers at that moment, obviously. Very nice. Would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball or the size of a watermelon? These are real questions, guys. That's a deep questions, deep thoughts.
I feel like tennis ball because my head would fit in spaces and places, and it wouldn't be that difficult to get around. And
yeah, like if you were ever like boxing, somebody could like duck and weave really easily.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, that'd be
cool.
Be
good.
All right, let's just do one more here. Briefs or tidy whities? And this actually came from a guy, so I don't know what's going on here, but. He's thinking.
I feel like tidy whities are for little kids, aren't they? Not for...
Certainly the name is. I mean, if they have Power Rangers on them, that is true.
Okay.
That is definitely true. But,
all right. I can't. It's too close to a diaper. The shape of it. It just. I couldn't do it.
Anyway, awesome, man. Well, hey, I think this about wraps up all the time we have for the pre-show. Guys, give it up one more time for my man, Lecrae. We're going to see you later tonight. Thank you very much.
Highs and lows, don't let go.